Hey there, Beady Besties. Call here. How are you? Happy Monday. I hope that you all had an amazing weekend. I was a little MIA this weekend, just taking a little mental health break, if you will. But we are back, and we are back with some words of wisdom. Focus on being productive instead of busy, she says. Okay. I definitely need to work on that because I've been neither productive and or nor busy. So I gotta be one of those two things or something. I don't know. But I took a couple days off and now I'm feeling a little like my fingers are itchy. So I hope you all are excited because today we are bringing our first ever episode of Half Baked Ideas. It'll catch on. I don't know. But yeah. So basically what that means is I have a bunch of crap on the side of my desk. Lovely crap, my friends. Lovely, lovely crap. Just the finest of crap on the side of my desk. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. For sure. I don't know for sure what, but something. We're going to make something with it. But until then, I just want to bring in something real cute because you guys know I like to share little prezzies that we get. And I love this. Is so cute. So this was a little present from my husband's. You guys know my husband does BMX restorations and whatnots there. And this is from his sticker maker. I'm sure she has, there's a better way to say it, but she makes all his decals and stuff. But she's in Thailand. And she sent us this. Look at you guys know how I feel about elephants, right? Look at that. But hold on, there's more. Look at these little cute tootin' earrings. We got little elephants. Can you see the little baby elephants? Oh my God, I just thought that they were so adorable. And these are from Thailand. So, guys, I love, like to share sometimes, especially I love gifts from like around different countries and stuff. I find it so amazing. Just for different cultures. I love to have a little piece of different culture, right? That's on my bucket list actually. To have like stuff in my office that's little pieces of culture. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get into, and I just want to show you guys, my desk must be feeling very comfortable with us today because she agreed to be in her natural state of nudeness. So here we are. This is what she looks like. I pretty much got most of the hot glue off of her. So she was feeling pretty fancy. We put a couple coats of Pledge, did a little wax on, a little wax off. And now I think she's feeling confident, but let's not, test it too much and let's just get beady with it. All right, my friends. So like I said, yeah, let's do this. So here I have this. I don't know if you guys remember. I think we're making a necklace today. I believe that's what I heard happening today was a necklace. So this is, if you remember this, from the Gemstone Orphanage, from the Unconventional Stringing Challenge, I had received, I'm going to pull you guys up just a little bit. I feel like y'all all up in my business. But we had received this little bit of, this is like a tubing. It's not like a tubing. I mean, it is a tubing. And so we're going to play with that. By the way, I have a silver silk, speaking about tubing, I have a silver silk project coming up, I think probably this week, using purple pipe chain. Because it's February, so it is of course the month of purple. It is the month of purple. All right. So speaking of purple, we have some of this here, and then I got to thinking because this was in my plan. Dropping everything. It was in my plan to use this yellow Softlex, just because I have two spools of it. And I figured let's use some. I don't have a lot of the colored wire. This is about it, what I'm about to pull out. So then I pulled out all of my colors here. And there's just a little bit of purple on that one. And then this is basically, I have red too, but I'm saving the red for something else. So yeah, so I pulled out all these different color Softlex, and I'll tell you why in a second. So this little project has come to me in bits and pieces over the last 2 weeks. And so this is where we are now. I need to get it out of my brain. I need to get this all out of my brain because it's cloudy up there and there's not much room for other things right now. So it needs to go. All right. So also I had received this, and see, this is a half-baked idea. So basically what it is going to be, I have ideas, right? I have ideas, whether they're half-baked or not. I'm not sure. I know I'm half-baked, but that's beside the point. But I have ideas. But we're just going to see if they work or not. So I got these beads from my beautiful friend, Kristen Henning. I might be using these little guys for earrings, but I'm going to put them aside. Guys, just in case I lose them, I'm putting them to the right of me. So when I go looking for those beads and I say, guys, where are they? Just yell to the right. Okay. I also have some of these flower beads, and I thought, well, there's 3 different kinds here. We have small, medium, and small large. And so I said, oh, ooh, okay. Let's see. Because I wanted to make like a rainbow type. And guys, I know it's February. I know it's snowing in a lot of places right now. And this is why we need rainbow jewelry, okay? Soft Flex, they know. Because I thought of this idea before that kit came out. And then the Soft Flex rainbow kit came out. And I said, Kyle, you might be a genius. You might be. You just hear me out. You just might be a genius. So... So now I'm even more determined to do our rainbow theme. So I thought, ooh, because this is rainbow, and then these are different colors, and then we have some flowers. And I thought, oh, good. So I also brought in this clasp, because again, it's a little flower. And I said, okay, I'm thinking. So what I was originally thinking was just to do a necklace here with the yellow Soft Flex. And we would have a little situation like this, you know, maybe some flower beads. And I said, oh, that's really cute, but wait, surely we can do more. Surely we can do more. So I did some strategizing with my team. When I say team, I mean me, myself, and I. Squirrel Force 10, Lefty, Lucy, Tighty, Righty, and the whole gang. All of us. You know, Twisty Shirley, we're all together here. Patricia, of course, you know, she leads the ship. So I got together with the team and we decided, I think we're going to do a 3-strand. A 3-strand, thrice. A thrice strand here. We're going to do a thrice necklace. And so, yeah. So this is my half-baked idea. Okay, so now I'm like, oh, I'm loving this idea. And I'm loving this with the yellow. Also, low-key, get rid of some of the yellow because it's not exactly my favorite color. I don't want to say it too loud because she's a pretty yellow. If you like yellow, she's a pretty yellow. I don't care for it. But anyway, so I said, well, good. This will be beautiful. But then I got to thinking, there's other colors in here, and I have other color Soft Flex. So then I said, but you're just going to see, like, you know, you're just going to see the loop through the bead string wire on here. And that's really, like, kind of a waste. So then I got to thinking, well, I got these here clear drukes, right? And the drukes... Oh, shoot. I forgot to bring over I knew I needed scissors or something. But, so I got the clear drukes. And I said, this will be perfect because the color of the bead stringing wire will come through here. So we're going to do a couple different colors. We're going to rainbow the shiznit out of it, my friends. We are going to rainbow it. Oh, you bet your tube top, girl. We are going rainbow. Because that's what I need in my life right now. It's either going to be rainbow or, I don't know, something. Something's got to give. Okay, so let's do that. Let me get my scissors real quick, and I'm just gonna, guys, just be forewarned. And I probably should have gave this notice at the beginning, but our half-baked challenge, our half-baked idea shows are gonna be on the lengthier side because we're coming up with ideas, and you guys know how my mind works. I hate a lot of stuff that I do sometimes, so it's all subject to change, of course. But yeah, so here we are together again. And thank you. I had a couple of y'all reach out to me asking me how I was doing, if I was okay. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. I'm good. I just, you know, sometimes you just need to have a little time to think about things that are going on. All right. So what I'm going to do basically is, I think I have cups over here. I believe Patricia was smart enough to leave me cups over here. I can't guarantee they don't have cat hair in them, but there they are. The top one definitely has cat hair in it. Okay. So what I'm just de-beading right now. I'm just de-stringing the beads. That's what we're doing together. This is going to be real. I don't want to call it design on the fly, guys, because I've had ideas, you know, I've seen the beads. I've had ideas, I've added components, you know, so it's not exactly design on the fly. Oh, that's a plane. Listen, go fly somewhere else. All right, so, but But I don't exactly know what we're doing. I mean, I have a general idea. What is all this fuzz everywhere? I'm like losing my mind, guys, because I took that. I remember I was telling you guys we took the dog to the vet last week. Y'all, I seen a flea. And now I'm losing my mind thinking that I'm seeing them everywhere now. And I'm like, I can't go through this flea process again. Because fleas here are awful. And we had an awful couple summers here with fleas. And we get control, of course, in the winter. And they're all the animals are debugged. And they're all have their medicines. And sometimes the fleas come back. But we've been good the last, last year was pretty good. And I was like freaking out because I saw one. I was like, oh my God. But I haven't seen any more since then. At least I don't think so. But it's one of those things you got to worry about when you go to places like the veterinarian's office. Oh, and we just started my dog on that NexGard, which she was just getting the Bravecto, but now she's getting the NexGard, which does like heartworm. It does some other parasite and fleas. So, and then of course the cats get their what is that, Proline, I think it is. What is going on with this here string wire? Listen, I'm going to do something I don't usually do, but I feel like in this dire circumstance, or we're going to be sitting here forever with this green barrel, okay? I don't usually recommend that because it can dull your blades, but listen, okay? All right, time constraints and all of that. Okay, so now we've just destranded that one. Oh, no. I didn't see you. Can I maybe push you through? Oh, thank you. All right. So now what I'm thinking is, with these, because we have 3 different sizes, right? So I was thinking maybe we'll put we're going to have 3 strands. So we'll put a couple of the smaller ones on the top strand and then the middle. And then I think that's a nice balance. That's a nice symmetry. I'm not going to use a ton of these, but I do want to use a couple. So I think I'm just going to destrand a couple. I don't need a whole pile of these right at the moment. So we're just going to, why do my nails look so dirty? God, OCD much, Call? No, it's more ADHD, honestly. All right, listen, we're back together. Let's just do this. Some kind of more, because I was writing something with Sharpie. That's what it is. Okay, I was like, what is all that black stuff? All right, I'm just going to take off a couple of these because I don't foresee using a ton of those because I don't need it to be real metal heavy. That was my stomach. Y'all might hear my stomach growling. That's because we're trying something new here, which is called not stuffing my face with everything I see after 9 p.m. And we're going to see how that goes. Some of the changes that need to be made around here. That's on the top of the list. All right, let's destrand a couple of those. Okay. And let's destrand a couple of these. Guys, these were in that BB Craft stuff I got a couple hauls ago. In the mixed metal strands. So shout out to BB Craft for these spacers. We're finally using the flowered ones. We've used a couple of the other ones. Of course, we had our BB Craft projects where we used, I believe we used the dry. Oh, we used the big spacers. This was it was like 7 different strands of spacers, and I think we used 2 of the other strands. Okay, I also have these 2 caps now. What I think I'm going, because these fit like so perfect. They just cup in there, absolutely just brilliant. There's nothing in there holding that together. They just work together that beautifully. But I only have 2 of them. So I think we're going to do a clasp in the front, which is why I thought this would be really great because it's very decorative. And that'll be wonderful. And then we're going to connect our strands here. And then we are going to connect this to that. I believe that's what we're doing. Okay. So what we have to do before we cut this and do all that is figure out how long our strands are going to be. Oh, I forgot my ruler. Oh my, that's not me, that's the chair. Okay. Bobo, it's always something with your mom, I swear. He's sitting on my shoe boxes. My husband brought home, I asked him to get me some shoe boxes because my storage is getting out of control. And Bobo was sitting on the stack of shoe boxes like, oh, Mom, you bought these for me. Thank you. All right, so figure we have just about not quite 18 inches of this. So that's perfect because I know we're not going to need all of that, obviously. So I'm thinking maybe we do a, maybe like a 7-inch strand. Would that be too long? I was thinking like 7, 5, and 3, but 3 seems a little too short. Well, let's go ahead and let's just start figuring this out, which I also brought over a pile of bead stoppers because we're going to need those at some point. All right, let's move these guys up here and let's decide. I definitely want to use the purple because I know I have this, there's not much on here, so I would like to use this one up. So we'll use purple and we can just leave that on the spool. We can leave that on the spool. And then the yellow, I know I want to use the yellow. What I'm trying to figure out is, do I want to use, because I know I want to use the yellow for the length, because the yellow is what I have the most of. So I'm going to use the yellow through that pipe tubing. But I don't know, do I also want to do a strand in yellow? Because I also have, well, we have purple, so we already have that one. I have this blue, I have pink, and I have green. I think we're going to use the green and the blue. I think that sounds good. Because this pink I might use for something with the bargain bee box because it has those mauvish tones. Excuse me. Dinner is fighting me. It's like, hello. I'm like, no, go away, dinner. All right, so we're going to put the yellow aside for right now. And this green looks like, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know who did this. You're fired, whoever it was. There's a couple... Oh, there's a couple of different things going on here. Okay, well, how much of this yellow do we have? I might just use this yellow. I think that will be probably too short. That's about 12 inches. Let me put this yellow piece aside. And what is happening here? All right. Okay, that's the shorter piece, so I don't know what is going on. Let me just put this to the side. I don't know what is happening with that. That's all. That's going to be fun to clean up later. That's going to be fun. Okay. So let's grab a little bit of this beautiful blue color. And I will tell you the technical government names of these colors. This is, I want to say turquoise, but we'll see together. Yeah, that is the turquoise. And then this is the purple amethyst, and then that's the green apple. I don't know if it's the green apple, but that's what we're going to call it today. Although it is more of a shade of lime, I would say, than apple. Or Granny Smith. But I would say maybe this is the green lime. I don't know. But anyway, Softflex, call me for more color inspiration ideas. Okay, so what we are going to do today is we're going to put this together. So now, since this seems to be my shortest piece, this will be our top piece. And I'm worried about some of these bends here. I wonder if they'll be okay. That's still a pretty long piece. So maybe we'll do purple, green, and blue. Okay, so purple is going to be our smallest strand. So let's work from our longest strand up. So our longest strand is going to be this green, I think. Because let's see if we cut it here. Because it's like a little bend there, and I don't know if I trust that. I'm a little particular. I'm a little particular there with that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and prune her. So maybe this will be our middle strand, and then the blue, since that's what I have. I have a whole spool of it. That will be our bottom strand. Okay, I got it together. All right. All right, so this is going to be our longest strand. Let's see what these little drooks look like on here. Can we see it? Can we see color through there? I think so. I don't know. I feel like those holes are a little frosted, guys. What do you think? I don't know if you can really see that color as clear as I thought we would. All right, I'm going to pause you guys real quick so I can dig through and see if I can find something a little more clear. Okay, my friends, I have sourced us a few options real quick. All right, so I have some of these crystal, well, they have an AB. Let me just see what these look like. That's pretty. You can definitely see the color through those. Okay, so that's an option. Oh, these are different. Okay, those are those. Oh, these are the same thing, but without the AB. Okay, that's interesting. So these are the same. These look to be like 4mm fire polish. That's without the AB. So that's just a crystal clear. I don't know. We also have this pinch bead, but I feel like the pinch bead's going to be just a little too long. But I have this also. This has an AB finish to it. Yes, that was me blowing out the dish. Y'all already know. Sorry if that made you guys nervous. Oh my God, I can hear my mother yelling at me when I used to cut stuff with scissors that way. That was dicey. That was dicey. I do admit. Whoa, where are you going, friend? Come back. Okay. Let us see what this looks like. I feel like this is not going to be as clear either. No, it's not. Okay, that one's not going to work. So it's going to be between these two. Let's just put these off to the side. Now I just have to decide, do I want an AB finish or do I want a clear finish? And I'm pretty sure, almost 100%, that I'm going to go with the AB. I just kind of like the way that sparkles. Because it picks up rainbow colors, right? The AB just picks up rainbow colors. So I think that's kind of fitting. So are you rainbow or regular? You're rainbow. Rainbow or regular? Regular. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys back. And we're going to use those rainbow jarts. All right. And I'm not even going to put these in the cup. I'm just going to put them out right here. Because, oh, sure. I'm going to put them all out. I was going to say I'm just going to put a couple out. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to maybe start with one of these. I think that would be pretty. And then I think we'll do, actually, I'm going to dump these out too. I don't know why I put stuff in cups because I really work, I don't know what you guys do, but I really work better when it's just like out like this. I don't know. Maybe that's a recipe for disaster. I'm not sure. All right, so let's go green. And then what I was thinking was, this is going to be our bottom strand. So I was thinking we could do some colors together. Like maybe do 3 colors together. And then we'll do a clear. And we'll just have to see how long this is. We'll do a clear and we'll do a flower. Because I kind of have an idea here. We'll do a clear. Let me just see something. I don't know if I should start out with the flower. Yeah, okay. All right, because then that would only give us, all right, so I understand. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these on. We're going to do a flower. We're going to do another fire polish. And guys, this is subject to change at any time. You already know. All right, now we're going to do our 3 colors. Because I have an idea. Oh, this one's kind of got like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I've got to move on. This one's not exactly perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want nice colors together. All right, and then we're going to do another big flower. This might be too long, I don't know. I might have to use seed beads instead of these fire polish. I'm thinking the fire polish might be too big, but maybe not. Let's continue, Call. Let's not be so, you know, whatever. Let's pick a color we haven't used yet. We'll do brown. And then we can do this lovely, oh, let's do the orange next to the brown. That would be pretty. Maybe. Go in the hole. Oh, look, that looks like spring and fall. I don't know about that. Oh, we already have green on that side. Oh, we don't have this color blue. And, oh, let's do yellow, shall we? Why not? Okay. And then we're going to do another portion of the flowers. All right. If this is like 6 inches, then I think we'll be okay. But if it's longer, I might have to use seed beads instead of the fire polish. I don't know. Okay, we're at, oh, this will be, I think this will be good. Because I don't want it to be, like, I want a lot of this stuff to show. And I don't want to make a terribly long necklace. I think this would be cuter if it's a little bit smaller around the neck, you know. Maybe we do 4. Because what my thought process was to do 3 on the bottom strand, and then graduate up to 2 of these, and then, but I think that might be, too small. So maybe I have to add another bead on here. I'm just trying to decide if I like the fire polish. I think I do. Because you really can see that bead stringing wire through there. I think with the seed bead, you wouldn't see it as much. So I think I'm going to keep that. I think I'm just going to add another bead in here, which is good. Oops. I'm actually going to restrand this whole thing because it was kind of looking like, did I save her? Oh, I did. Yay. It was kind of looking like spring versus fall. So I have to be a little bit better with my color placement, I think. All right, let's try this again. Part 2. Guys, this is why these will probably be longer videos, because I have not decided. All right, so let's do a green. Oh, this one's kind of bubbly too. I guess that's just the way the beads are. Or do we want to do yellow? Let's do a yellow. All right, then let's do a brown. Now let's throw a spring color in there. Well, the yellow's in there. That's a spring color. Let's throw this color in there, and I think that'll just balance it out. Oh, look, we forgot about... I heard you. I heard you yelling at me, Shirley. I heard you. I just wasn't listening. She's like, call. And I probably could have just cut the... When I cut it, just add it. That would have been easier. But we're not here about easy, my friends. Because if it was easy, then it wouldn't be worth it. Isn't that what they say? Let's do the pink one next to the brown one. What do you think about that? I like that better. See, it was a fortunate accident. I'm just breezing through this strand real quick, my friends. Just nothing to see here. All right. So that's how we're going to do it. And this is going to be our first strand. So our focals are actually going to be, the flowers are going to sit in the middle and at the sides. And I really like that idea because, again, I didn't want them to be like, you know, like everywhere, but I wanted it to be a nice little accent. So I'm enjoying that. All right. So let's put one of these green striped ones here. And then let's put one of these gray ones. Go in. What is wrong with you? Okay. One of these orange ones. That one looks a little bit smaller, but that's okay, guys, because I think it's just going to be a fun... Look how fun and cheery this is, right? I had thought about putting bead caps on here, but then I said, why would I do that? Because they kind of have white on the ends, and it just adds a whole nother color dimension in there. So I kind of enjoy that. All right, and we're doing 4, right? All right, Carl, pick one more. Anyone, pick one. All right. Ooh, actually, I want to pick this one. I like that color blue. All right, and then we are going to do a flower portion. Okay. So that, and I'm going to go ahead and just put a bead stopper on this guy, so I'm not breaking my own heart. I will kind of put this down, like take some of this, like, no, I won't. Just leave it, Kyle. Okay. We're going to leave this one down here. All right, next color. We're going to bring in the green. Now, this guy's open, so we're going to put a bead stopper on either side. Let's do this beefy one. Okay. So, again, we are going to start with our fire polish. And then we're moving down to the second biggest flower. Okay. Hopefully this works out like it's working out in my brain. I just have to figure out if we're going to do 3 of these on this strand or if we're going to do 2. And I think the answer is 3. I believe we're going to do 3 and then 2 because I think just 1 is not enough. But we're going to play around with it. Okay. So now I know this is going to go on top. So I don't mind having the same colors, but I don't want the same colors on top of each other. So I am going to be a little bit mindful of that. Sir. And then let's get jiggy with it. All right. I've been singing songs all day. All right, now let's do our flower portion. Medium size. This is the medium. This is the medium. You have the small, this medium, and this. What are you doing, Carl? You're busy talking. And the small large. All right. I'm liking that. So let's see what color we're going to do here. No, that's too close. Oh, we have white. Let's do that. Listen, it's not the most exciting color in the world, but it's still a color. Ooh, let's do this. Oh, the royal blue, though. I don't know if I like the royal blue like directly next to the white. Let's do us a purple. Let's do us a purple and then a royal blue. I think that's the ticket. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if I love the white, but we're going to go with her because I want everybody to feel equally loved and purposeful. That is my wish for these beads, is for them to be purposeful. I want this to make somebody happy when they see it. You know what I'm saying? That's my wish for this. All right. And what I'm hoping is it will kind of like when it graduates up, that's gonna be so pretty. Okay. All right. I'm sold. You had me at hello. You had me at hello. All right. Now let's work on our next grouping, which is the purple. And we are going to start with our flower pattern. And we are going now to the smallest flower, which is not that one. This little guy here. Okay. And then we get to crimp. Oh, I forgot to bring over crimp tubes. We get to crimp. Lots and lots of crimps. Lots and lots of crimps. All right. So, let's do this turquoise. That's a really pretty color. So now I'm just going to do, it's going to go like that. That's good. I don't mind that. Or let's do a green. Let's do this green. This green's pretty. And let's do, we have orange on that side. I'm trying to do a color that we don't have on that side. I don't have any, I do have yellow. We have one more yellow. All right, green and yellow. And then we're going to do our flower portion. Have you guys been watching the Tucson footages? I've been enjoying the videos and the pictures. I can't wait to go next year, guys. I'm going next year. So my plan is to save up all my YouTube money. And and I'm going to go to Tucson next year. So far, I actually made my first YouTube check, guys. So I'm super excited. Thank you all so much for all of your help in that, because without you guys, this would have never happened. But but yeah, so I cleared my first check. It's not a ton of money, but still, I'm so proud of myself. And what I've decided is whatever from now until then, I'm going to put all of my YouTube money aside for my Tucson trip. And I am hoping there's a couple of us friends together who are probably going to get like a place together, hopefully. So I think the more of us, the merrier, because that's really the way to go, right? Because not only is it fun to hang out with friends and have friends to stay with, but I'm going to just take this right off the spool. It's just silly at this point that it's on there. At this point, it's just for show. But it's fun to go with friends, and also then you have more people to split the accommodations with. So that's nice. That's nice too. All right, so let's see if we like this. So in my mind, thinking if this will work. I'm concerned that this is going to be like, I don't want to choke somebody, you know, like, is this going to be, I think we might have to add beads somewhere because that's a little short. I don't like how short that one is. I don't even think that's 4 inches. That's teeny tiny. Yeah. Okay. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add some length somewhere. So what I'm thinking about is maybe adding, I can make this one longer by just putting some fire polish in here maybe, but I don't know, how would I extend this one? I can maybe put the fire polish in here, or I could do 4 beads on here, and I could do 5 on here, but is that going to be too long? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this because it's going to be easier for me to add from side to side than constantly restringing. So probably don't need that much, but I might add beads, so I don't know how much I'm going to need. That might not be enough. I probably should have cut more. All right, let's problem solve this together, my friends. Let's problem solve this together. Oh no, this is now my longest strand. I might have to, okay, so maybe we'll do it that way. We'll make this the middle strand, so this will stay. And then since this is a little bit longer, on this one, is this one as long as this one? Not quite. Okay. So maybe this one, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's got 4. So maybe we'll add 5 to this one. And then 2 to this one. So it'll be 3, 4, and 5. Let's try that. I think that might work. I don't know. I could be wrong. All right, so we're going to add 2 more. Let's pick 2 colors. Now I have to like start being a little less selective because I'm going to start running out of colors. Okay, I don't have orange on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that. Oh, but you know what? The flowers. You're right. You're right, Marcia. The flowers aren't the same. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Let me just figure this out real quick, like. Okay, friends. I am back. And I got my crimps. And as you can see, I've done some arranging here. Let me grab my soft flex crimps. And this is what we have. So I'm going with the bottom strand is going to have 5. And this bottom strand is about 6.5 inches in length. The middle strand is going to have 4, and that is about 5.5 inches in length. And then this one should be 4.5 inches. So it's about 4.25. And this one I've done 3. But also you have to keep in mind the flowers also gotten smaller. So it's not an exact science, but I think this is going to work. And I kind of love how the colors are a little bit, I'm just going to take a sip, guys. I got to hydrate. I was working, I feel like I was working for like 10 minutes off camera. I was just like real into it, you know? Okay, let me take a sip. I'm drinking coffee at like 10 o'clock at night. This might be one of my problems. All right. So guys, let me go in here and bring out my magical crimping pliers. And we can now put the ruler away for now. And I don't know what color crimps. I guess since the flowers are silver, we're going to pick us out some silver crimpies. All right, guys. These are the Soft Flex 2x2 crimp tubes. And it's breaking my heart that I have to use so many of them because they're a little pricey, but well worth it. Well worth it, I must say. But they are a little spendy. And so using 6 of them is kind of like just kind of like a shot to the chest. But my friends, in the grand scheme of things, that is quite all right. Because I believe that this necklace will put a smile on somebody's face. And that's all that matters. That is all that matters. It will have been 6 crimp tubes, and I hope to get every single one right, or we're going to have a problem. But, oh gosh, and we're going to need 2 more for the other. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, now you guys are pushing your luck. I don't know if smiles are worth 8 tubes, but I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm going to take, we have these little rings here. My throat is getting percharged. All right, let's us attach the bottom one, I believe should be the first one. And guys, I'm not going to use wire guardians because then that would take away the point of using beautiful rainbow colored wire. And I have faith. I have faith in this soft flex that it will not, we will be fine with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put one of these crimp tubes on. It doesn't matter if you put it on now or after, but just whatever. Slap one of them bad boys on there. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to take this tail and we are going to bead that through there, through the tubey. Now, guys, this is the easy side to crimp. The other side, it's not hard to crimp. You guys know how to crimp. It's not that it's hard. It's just this is the easier side because the beads don't have to be right up against it. But when we crimp the other side, obviously the beads are going to be up against it. But that's okay. That's okay. So what I want to do is I want to leave a little room for movement in here, right? So we don't want to cinch that crimp right up against. We want a little bit of fun room and we want some of that color to show. But yes, there is always, of course, the fear of abrasion. But I think that it will all hang nice, and I don't think we'll have too much abrasion here, but I do understand that concern, and I will bring it up at the next board meeting. Okay, that's all I can tell you at this moment. But let me go ahead and just bring this down a little bit more. Okay, and we're gonna have to remember to keep those consistent because we want all the loops about the same size. Okay, so we're positioning that crimp in there, that tube in there, in that little hole that was built just for him. And then we have this lovely little, do I have a beat? Okay. We have this lovely little ravioli. So it is, Mama J is saying it right now, ravioli time. So Mama J, we're doing 8 raviolis in this project. This project is ravioli heavy, guys. So Mama J likes to let everybody know when the raviolis are coming. So if I have newbies here, and I hope I do, because guys, I'm a newbie too. We can be newbies together. But this is a great project. Something like this, where we're doing so many crimps, you know. Great fundamentals happening. Great fundamentals. Yes, mentals. Strong on the mentals. Okay, strong on the mentals. All right. So let's go ahead and clippy dip that. Okay, I don't have a scrap cup. What? How dare you? Okay. And guys, you don't have to, there doesn't have to be a tail there as long as you crimped it correctly. We should all match. Now, I am going to hold off on crimping this side just yet. We are going to be crimping. I think that would be my best bet, is to crimp one side at a time. What do you think, guys? Do you think oh gosh. Should we do one side at a time, or should we do one? Oh, no, I think it would be, let's do one side at a time. I think my brain is telling me that that's what makes more sense. And I'm going to let her be in control tonight, okay? Because when I don't let her be in control, bad things happen. All right, let's put this tube on. And these are the 2x2 crimp tubes. Oh, look at me grabbing for, oh no, Kyle. And you can go ahead, and I understand, because we're not doing both sides, so I understand this is the other side. But I'm going to go ahead, since this is more comfortable for me to crimp like this, and then we can just reverse it. We can smack it, flip it, rub it down, and reverse it, okay? I am not worried about it. All right, so we are, new folks that are tuning in are like, oh my God, what did I sign up for? I don't know. Shenanigans at the best, I know that. All right, so let's come down here and let's kind of measure our crimps up a little bit, right? Make sure they're even Stevens. I think that's looking good. I think that's looking real good. So we're going to bring our crimping pliers again. Just going to pull it up just a pinching. Okay, there we go. And then we get that ravioli. And now we take that ravioli onto its side and we squish again. And then we just roll it around and squish it. It's so beautiful. Makes this little ball of fun. There's your little ball of fun. Make sure that is nice and secure. And guys, these are perfect if you want to eliminate crimp covers because they're from the devil. So by all means, cut them right out of your system. You don't need them. Sometimes you might if you can't use it, because there are some times when I can't use my crimping pliers, and that makes me real sad. I'm not going to lie. All right, I'm just going to kind of move this up and move these little bead stoppers up a little bit. Okay, that one's good. All right, so this is what we have. So this guy is going to be down here. And oh no, that's right, the other way. I was like, wait a second. Yes, this is the above strand. Yes, okay, so this is the top. Okay. This is the top. Okay, that makes more sense. So then that will, I'm just trying to see how they're going to connect. Do I think that's going to be enough room? Well, I guess only one way to tell, right? Only one way to tell. All right. Do I have one on this side? No. Okay, this is the one I want to use. All right. So I know that's our longest one, so I know it goes on right next to this one. Okay. People are nervous right now, I feel like. They're like, oh, what are you doing? Good question, my friends. Good question. I think maybe that brownie an hour ago has something to do with my clarity. But look at me. I'm connecting the dots. There we go. So now we are all in our proper lanes. We are all in our proper lanes. I feel like the next part's going to be harder than it has to. Okay. I'm just going to switch hands because I like to crimp with this hand. Okay. I'm going to leave just a tiny bit more slack with this one. Just because I feel like this strand might be too short. So, and guys, you don't have to press down for your life on these pliers. I feel like sometimes, I don't know why we're like conditioned to like, oh, it's not working if I don't like give it the clamp of death. But, and so we kind of tax our tools that way. And it's with these pliers, it's really not necessary. It's just a matter of going back and forth. You get that ball. All right. Hopefully I did everybody on the right side. Where are we at? Okay. All right. There we go. So the purple is on the top. Blue is on the bottom. Green is in the middle. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's the ticket. All right. So let's see what our drape is going to look like. Oh, did I not cut that? I probably didn't. Well, only one way to know, Call, is just to do it. Now, this might get a little confusing because there's so many different strands, but the fact that they're color-coded should really help me out here. It should really, it's like working on a bomb, right? It's like, okay, don't cut the purple wire. All right, so I'm going to start crimping. And I feel like I'm going to crimp from the small side up. I think that makes the most sense to me. Okay, that's what I'm going to go with. Because that's what Patricia wants, and that's what she gets. I did have more wire here, but guys, I think I might be making a cute pair of earrings too, because I actually cut a bigger strand of this blue wire because I really wanted the green. I kind of wanted the blue on the bottom. I don't know why, I just did, and so that's what I went with. Go up there, okay. Wow, I cut a whole bunch, didn't I? That's all right, my friends. Don't worry about it. It goes into the scrap jar. And I am going to put this through, I believe, if it will go, through that first, well, first I got to get it through the tube. Sir, can you please seat yourself? Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear the song. I don't want to say what it is, but it's JELLYROL and another L, singing Friends and Places, but I'm not going to say what kind of places. It's a directional place. Because if I say too much, then I might get slammed with a fee or something. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it because they tried to get me with some what monetization stuff. I don't even want to say the word because I feel like they're listening. All right, guys. I don't think that this wire is going to go through that fire polish, so that's okay. We're not going to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're just going to crimp this guy on here. Just as is. Just as is. Go ahead and pull him up. Okay. I think that's going to work. I think that's going to be fine. All right. I'm just thinking in my mind, friends, because like I said, half-baked plans. So half-baked ideas, rather. So this idea, I wasn't 100% sure. I'm still not 100% sold on it, but I am going to leave myself a little bit more slack like I did on the other side. Make sure that is bendable, but not crazy, you know what I mean? Okay, flexible rather. All right, let's go ahead and crimp. But we don't want huge gaps, right? We don't want huge gaps and whatnots. So just spinning it around. And I can feel like the metal shaping. And guys, it'll tell you when it's done. You just spin it around and the less resistance you'll find it's done, right? All right, so let me go ahead and cut this guy off. And I'm going to try to get pretty close up here since I could not tuck it in. I couldn't do a tuck in. I could not. All right. So that's our top strand. I don't know if that's enough for earrings, but it is enough to make this scrap pile because I can stuff this into another crimp if I need to pack up a ravioli for whatever reason, because sometimes you can pack up raviolis for various reasons that you would do that. I don't judge for whatever your reason is, but design aesthetic mostly. Design aesthetic mostly, I find. All right. Let's get another one of our crimp tubes. Guys, so far we're 4 for 4. And now that I've said that, I'm probably going to jinx myself. Okay. Now we have to absolutely make sure that we are crimping these in the sequential order that they need to be in. I believe this is correct. I think that's how we're doing it. Okay, so I'm going to bring my crimp all the way down here, hold the crimp, and pull the bead stringing wire, and that will bring my bead stringing wire down. Okay. Now I want to give myself a whole bunch of slack here because I didn't with the other side. Like I gave myself a little bit of slack because I wanted there to be movement. Okay. Let's see how we like that. Sometimes they get funny. You have to make sure that they are going to lay nicely with each other. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Okay. Gotta line that up. I do want to bring that down a little bit and then pull that back up. Just come on, man. Made me look like a liar. Okay. I was trying to do a trick that I usually do when I'm not filming, but I think I like that. I think it is going to sit. I think it's going to be nice and centered. Yeah, I think it's going to work. Okay. All right, guys. I might be onto something here with this one. Okay. I've been in my mind about, is it gonna, everything gonna line up? Are we gonna get, you know, what's gonna happen? Okay, and then we still gotta do the length portion, but guys, that's gonna be fairly easy. Right, we're just gonna be basically crimping. And we're going to be using one like little decorative jump ring, but there's a reason for that jump ring. But we'll get into that in a minute. Let me go ahead. Again, this might not be a big enough piece to use in a earring project, but it is enough for a stuffer. She's definitely stuff worthy. Okay, guys, we got one more strand to go. Wait, how did you get above? Okay. Got scared for a second. Like, how did you get above the green one? It was putting the Franks ahead of the... Never mind. You guys. I was going to say the Franks and the... Did I do the Franks and the beans in the wrong way? How did you get the beans above the Franks? I'm sorry, I had to do it. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling much better about this now. How did I get the beans above the Franks? Okay, Carl, that's enough. Once was plenty. Twice is for sure too much. Okay. All right, guys, we might be 6 for 6. Practice makes perfect. Guys, I've been practicing these crimps for years, and I still screw them up on a daily basis. I think we've been lucky thus far. Now, here we have to make extra sure that these guys, which you can just kind of, you don't want to twist it up, but you also want those to be kind of out of your way. All right. Make sure we're not twisting them all up, right? We're making sure. Okay. All right. Yes, because it's purple, right? Is that the right order? Oh, my Lord Jesus. Is that the right order? See, like, I feel like I'm back where the purple is, and I shouldn't be there. Did I crimp them in the wrong order? No, it's just backwards. Why is my brain? Y'all. Y'all. I just de-stranded myself. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to fix this real quick. Okay, my friends, sorry about that. So what happened is, because these are like, it kept flipping up. I'm sure you guys saw what I was struggling with. We're still struggling, but I'm going to use my tool here as an anchor to kind of keep this in place long enough for me to crimp this side, hopefully. Just, sir, can you please? Thank you. Listen, I promise this will be real painless. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. Please just give me a second here. Okay. Put our crimp tube in there. All right. We're going to start pulling our bead stringing wire. Then we're going to pull the crimp tube down and pull all that together. There she goes. Beautiful. All right, now I can pick this up and kind of flex it out and see what's going on. And I feel like that's feeling pretty good. Whew. Man, guys, that was in my brain. I was like, I hope I can make this happen. Because I was starting to doubt myself, guys. See, that's what happens when you start doubting yourself. Right? Don't do it. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. I think we might be 6 for 6 here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sarah Ayler taught me well. Yes, she did. Actually, I don't know. I think it was Sarah. I'm not sure if it was Sarah or Kristen. Because I watched when I first started making jewelry. I just love them both. Again, this stuffer. And I'm not sure. I think it was Sarah who kept watching her do it over and over and over again. And Kristen also is just amazing at the ravioli. See, now why? Why? Why have you forsaken? I know the blue one is supposed to be the bottom strand. That's you. Right? Okay. There she is, my friends. See how it wants to kind of like curl down on itself? How do you prevent that from happening? I know gravity. Okay. So that's basically what we have. And it worked out lovely, right? Our flowers do kind of match up. Are you seeing that? symmetry. Are you seeing that symmetry? All right, my friends, I know you are. So I'm just going to go ahead and I might make some earrings. I know that's incredibly loud. I apologize. I might make some earrings. I haven't decided. I do have a piece of the blue here. I might just make some earrings with maybe some little flowers on there and just the fire polish. I don't know if I necessarily want these beads on my earrings. But we'll see. I think maybe some of the flowers and the fire polish. What I was thinking was maybe like not the big flower, but maybe the medium flower. 2 fire polish, 2 little flowers, 2 fire polish, call it a day. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so let's just, we're not going to be using these big ones, so let's put those big ones aside. Actually, let's put all of these aside in little cups. You get a cup, and you get a cup, and you get a cup. We all get cups. Okay. All right. Enough hijinks. All right. So let us measure this, whatever we got going on here. I'm not really sure what's happening. And let us see about how long. I need a bigger desk. I can't even put my ruler on my whole desk here. So let's figure our bottom portion here is about not quite 6 inches. Let me just hold it up onto myself. And self, where should we put it? So right here. All right, let me hold this to myself. This is how we technically measure. And guys, I don't think we're going to have to cut a whole bunch off. Actually. I'm going to cut about 1 inch off. Did I bring my scissors? I did. I think I'm gonna let's try 1 inch. How long did we say this was? 18 inches. Let's take 2 inches off. Let's make this 16 inches. So basically I'm just gonna measure and I'm just gonna cut with my scissors, I think. We'll see together. This may be a bad idea. This may be a great idea. Look, it's unraveling. I was hoping that one wasn't gonna happen. Oh, that was a terrible idea, Kyle. Why would you do that? What's holding that on there? Oh, it's glued. Well, that changes the ball game, don't it? Well, let me grab some glue real quick. Hold on. Where is my glue? Oh, right, there she is. We're just gonna, you know what we're gonna do, friends? We're just gonna glue. We're gonna glue our bead cap right in there. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're just gonna glue it right in there, the bead cap. But try not to get it to fray any more than you already have, Kyle, which basically means don't make any more of a mess than you already have. Okay, I got it. All right, let's go. I got here this Gorilla Glue, which I probably am. My husband says I'm really not allowed to play with, but this was kind of an extreme circumstance. So you know what? We're not going to squirt it in there. Like we're 7, Kyle. We're going to be dignified glue users here. Just put it on the paper. Put it on the paper. And then we're going to take the toothpick and we're going to apply it. Okay? Inside of here. Swirl it around in there. Don't be shy. Swirl it around in there. Maybe we should swirl it around on here too. Swirl it in there a little bit. Stop. It'll stop it from... Okay, that's enough. You've done enough damage here. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that in. And hopefully stop the bleeding. Okay. I think that's going to work beautifully. Whew. All right, guys. Crisis averted. My goodness. I don't know what I was thinking cutting the end. I thought about that too as I was cutting it. I was like, this might very possibly just fray back up in your face. And I was willing to roll those dice, my friends, because sometimes in the name of designing, you have to do these things. But you know what? That was such a great idea. And I think I'm going to glue this one in too. Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. I put the glue away way too early. Again, my friends, you know how we feel about wax paper in the craft room. Why are we keeping the wax paper in the kitchen next to the saran wrap from Heck? We all know about that saran wrap. We've talked about it. It's my nemesis, the saran wrap. Try not to defile your bead mat here as well. There should be no bead mat defiling here. Okay. Just go ahead and feel free to scoop all of that. Just scoop it in there. That's fine. It's all going to be fine. And then we're just going to go ahead and secure that end. And we're going to give that a second to dry. That's what we have. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this to the side. Man, I didn't know there was... I'm glad I had my professional gluing station ready at hand because I had no idea we were going to be having glue surgery. I have to take a sip, guys. Look at my cup. It says Mama Bear. How pretty is that? From my son, of course. I mean, if it was from someone else, it might be a little weird. Well, listen, this is not that kind of show. I could start calling my husband Papa Bear, but I might vomit in my mouth a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? There's nothing wrong with calling your spouse Papa Bear. I'm just not going to do it. It's not for me, okay? It's perfectly fine for you, but it's just not for me. All right, so I'm going to move our little bead bugs out of the way. That's what I call them, bead bugs. That's a cute little name. And so, yeah. And so now we're going to go ahead, and this is my intention here, right? We are going to make this stop flipping around. We are not going to attach it to this end, though. We're only going to attach this to one end, and then we are going to crimp the other end. And then we're going to be putting a jump ring there. Okay, that's what we're doing. All right, let's pick out some of this yellow. Okay, that little scrap yellow is definitely not going to be long enough. I don't know what I was thinking. So let's go ahead and cut us. First of all, let's measure this piece now that we've capped it. Is that magnetic? It sounded like it did. Those little tip taps. All right. So at the green. So we have now made this piece. Oh. Did you see what I did? My half-baked ideas with Carl. My ruler was upside down. Okay. I was like, what? All right, so 4 and 12 is 16 inches. So this is a 16 inches now. Okay, so that math, I think it mathed out, guys. I think it mathed out. I think we're gonna be okay here. So, what am I putting my ruler away for? I gotta cut wire. Okay, so we said this was 16 inches. Is that what we said? Whoa, there goes all the yellow. There she is. She fell down. I saved her though, but she did unravel herself a bit. That's quite all right. Let's see how much we got here. I surely don't need all of that. Surely. All of my viewers whose names are Shirley, I'm so sorry. I love chatting with you guys. All right. So we have about 12 inches there. Okay, that looks good. Let's just cut it there, shall we? I'm going to cut about 19 inches. I feel like that's 19 inches. And if it's not, it's not. Then we have more ravioli stuffers. Listen, you cannot have enough stuffed raviolis. And that's just me. Maybe because I'm a fatty, I'm comfortable with saying that. But in my world, stuffed raviolis are a good thing. All right, so we are going to take this bead string wire and you're going to put it through here. And in my mind, this is real simple. So let's see. It should just go through like tubing. Like if you're just doing tubing, maybe sometimes it helps if you don't crinkle it up too much so it kind of doesn't obstruct the path, because now, oh no, I think it got stuck to some glue. My goodness. I think it was stuck to some glue. Why is it not going through now? Is it stuck to the glue? What has happened? It's not coming through. Did I glue this part? Surely I didn't. Well, only one way to find out. This glue is not dry, my friends. I got glue all over my bead string wire now. I don't know if that's a good thing. I probably should have waited till this glue dried a little bit. I maybe shouldn't have put so much in there. Hindsight and all that. Okay, I think I've defused that bomb. Let's see. So we're just loading the wick up here. We're just loading the wick. And we're hoping that it comes through the other side. We're praying, we're saying nice things, and we're making positive affirmation promises. Why are you not going through your hole? I'll try to hold it out straight. God, please make it go through. I know it's open at that end. I don't know why it's not going through. I probably should have done, see, I wouldn't have glued, I wasn't planning on gluing the bead caps on, but I had that little emergency. Oh no. This is a problem. This is a problem, my friends. Like, I don't understand why it's not going through. Like, it's open. Let's say a Hail Mary. It's like it gets to the front of it and then it doesn't want to go through, and I don't understand because they're both open. Maybe I didn't pass this class of physics. But something's going on here that's not right. Why are you not going through? Please just go through. Oh. Oh my God. There it is. Okay. Guys, I was sweating that one. I'm not going to lie. All right, there we go. There we have it. And we're going to just flip it. All right. This has been an exciting, rousing, not arousing, a rousing, R-O, not with an A in front. It's not that kind of show, my friends. It's been a rousing bead adventure. All right, so I'm going to put a bead stopper here so I don't pull all of this wire out and break my heart. Guys, you know, I do that sometimes. I have super glue on my bead string wire. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but we're gonna go with it because I don't have any more bead caps and I don't have any more of this stuff. All right, we have to get to some more crimpies. This has been fun, hasn't it? This has been educational for sure. I don't know what you guys usually do for a Monday night, but this ain't bad, right? Do you think we should do it every Monday night? Guys, I'm not good with schedules. I mean, with my own schedule. I'm great with, like, Danielle's schedule. But my own schedule, not so much. So I don't want to say this will be an every Monday thing, but it might be a weekly thing because right now, as we speak, and I'm looking over there, I have three projects in my pile of half-baked ideas. So I don't think we're going to be short on inspiration, that's for sure. All right, so we're going to go ahead, put this through here, and we are going to put that through our crimp tube like we would, and we're just going to crimp, right? Hold that down. I will bring the crimp tube up here, pull that bead string wire down. Okay. So okay. There she is. Make sure all of our sweat is. See, this is what I'm talking about. It keeps getting all messed up here. Okay, that's the bottom. That's the middle. Why can't you guys just get along? Are you not the middle? Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on, guys. I thought we were on the right path. But somehow we got tangled up here, and I'm just confused as to why. Oh my God, okay. No, that's why. Because you keep... Stop. Stay in your lane. Bro, why are you not in your lane? Okay, you go in the middle, but why are you here? Okay, there we go. Is that right? There we go. Okay. Wow. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be, my friends. It's not. I don't know if I have to do the tool trick again, but I will if I must. I will sometimes use my tools like that for knotting projects. When I lay my project down, I will put my tool on the string. I think I've done that with you guys when I do macrame. Oh my God, I already got a crimp tube on there. Look, I put 2 crimp tubes on there. I only need 1. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm on. Oh my God, I don't even know if I'm on frame. This is this has been a mess, my friends, a mess. But I know I'm crimping at the right spot. I know I am. I'm just gonna have to figure it out after I crimp it. So the next one's gonna be the difficult one, I feel like. All right, crimp number ravioli number 7. There she goes. A little rough out of the gate with that one. I don't know what was going on there. All right, there we go. Okay, hold this all up. See here, swear. Okay, swing it around. There we go. Do-si-do. I don't know why it's not going to sit nice. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Oh no, Bobo just fell off the back of my chair. Oh no, Bobo. All right, so this is going to be the fairly easy part. I say that now. I think part of my problem is it's just, I don't know. It's not sitting nice as I thought it would. I don't know where I went wrong, but it's still a beautiful necklace. And I know when I have it all together, it will behave itself. It's just getting there that's half the problem. I'm just going to cut this real quick, because that's really going to, it's not quite enough for a stuffer. So we'll put her, I mean, it is, if I didn't already have so many stuffers. All right, so, oh, that's right. We're leaving our tool on here to keep this all in place, because now we are going to go ahead and crimp this side. But we are not necessarily crimping it to anything. We are not necessarily, did that make sense to anyone else? We're going to crimp it. We're going to crimp a loop here, because we're going to be attaching a jump ring. So this should be fairly easy. I don't know why I thought this would be difficult. Okay. So bringing our crimp all the way up. Oh my God, did you see that? I thought it was a flea. It's getting late here, my friends. I've been like freaking out since we went to the vets. It's been driving me crazy. All right, so let's see. That's going to be nice. Okay, let me find them crimping pliers. I think it's a little fly or something buzzing around here. I just caught something in my peripherals. All right. So we are just doing that, right? Now this is going to be a little asymmetrical, right? Which is fine. Which is fine. Asymmetrical is fine. I'm a fan. I wouldn't say like I'm a huge fan, but I'm a pretty big fan of asymmetrical. All right. And there's our loop. And I'm just going to shovel that little scrappy-doo in there. All right. And this is where it gets fun, because I want our, as you can see, because of the way we crimped it, if I were to put this right on, if I were to crimp this here, it would, I want it to attach here more like on the side, so it kind of like lays, I want it to kind of lay flat. Is it going to lay flat? I think it will. So I'm going to attach this to a jump ring, actually, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have attached it. I don't know. It's too late now, Carl. Let's just bring the jump ring in. Because I found this little fun jump ring. I was like, oh, look at you. You're ready. Like, it's just a different, little, like, different texture jump ring. I don't know. But it's kind of looked funky. So, or did we want to attach, maybe it was, oh, maybe I was supposed to attach this to that. That's right. And, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Well, it's going to lay like that anyway. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's just go with it. Ooh, that's solid. That's in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this. My goodness, what do they make these out of? Jesus. Kryptonite? My goodness. Well, when in Rome. When in Rome. Right? So, yeah, okay. Guys, make sure you know which way your jump rings are going. Which way you want to make sure everything is laying nicely. Okay. And I think, oh, there she is. Now let's lay her out. Oh, let me move these to the side. Let me put those in. Oh, she came out really pretty. I love it. Okay. All right, Call. I just don't like how it kind of gets a little caught up. But I think when it's being worn, gravity will keep her in line. So what do you guys think? I'll have to take some pictures of me wearing it so you guys can see what it looks like. Because I'm really in no shape to do that front facing stuff right now. I promise you don't want that nightmare. But guys, let us make just real quick. I'm just going to make one earring with you guys, and then I can make the other one off camera. Because I do want to use up this piece of scrap wire. So I'm just going to cut this in half, which I'm just folding it. It's been really nice here, guys, and I've had it's been in the 60s the last 2 days, and I've had all the windows and the doors open. So I don't know if we got little flies in here or what's going on. All right, I'm going to put one of these aside, and I think this should be big enough. All right, let me get another crimp tube out. You're going to need crimp tubes for this. Oh my God, that's 10. That's going to be 10 crimp tubes. It's almost like a whole order. I think an order is 25. That's like almost half an order. Okay, Call, just let it go. Just let it go. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I really like these little flowers. I think they're cute, and I think we're going to use a middle flower as our focal. Then we're going to do 2 fire polish, 2 flowers, 2 fire polish. I'm just going to do that on the blue wire. I think that'll be really cute. I am going to put a little stopper here. Okay, and let's load this up. I don't know if you guys can hear Mike's in here sounding like Darth Vader. That's not me, that's Mike. You all right, buddy? Yeah. You're such a good boy. All right. And these are going to be, this will be a fun little necklace in the summertime because it's not going to be, I would imagine, bless you. I would imagine that this isn't, sometimes, guys, chain and stuff sometimes gets a little warm on the neck. And then you sweat. And then if you have a chain that's not, even sometimes when it is, real gold or silver, it leaves tarnish or whatever. Ugh, who's got time for that? All right, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm trying to think, do I want to make, sometimes I like to do the teardrop, but I also sometimes like to do a little hoop. So what I'll do is I will take my wires and put them in this way, one going in one way, one coming in the other way. I will bring that down to about how big I want my loop. I don't want a terribly big loop, but I do want some of that bead string wire to show. I think that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to take one of these other wires, and it doesn't matter which one. Wait, is that how I did it? Oh, that's right. We're going to go in through the other side. So we're taking one of these wires and we're going through this other side. And it will fit in there. You just got to shovel it in there. You can fit 3 strands in here. Come on. There she goes. Okay. And so I will pull that down a little bit. So then this is what I will have, right? I have this little loop here at the top. And so that's where we will hang our ear wires. Now, if you didn't want to do that and you just wanted to crimp this loop without the other loop, you could. But then your ear wire would kind of sit like, it would either sit on one side or the other, and that might bother some people. I mean, I don't think it would bother me too much, but it might bother some people. So we'll just create this little loop here. And what we'll do is we'll just hold those wires together like so. And then once again, we're going to bring our crimping pliers in. And I'm just going to kind of position them inside where I kind of put my plier inside that loop. And I'm going to make my ravioli. And there's our ravioli. And then we're going to come in here. And we're just going to round her out, right? This just takes a little bit of finesse. You might have to take your pliers in and out of that ball, making that ball. So you might have to kind of negotiate them around a little bit. But this is coming out lovely. There she is. Okay, pull those wires. She is snug as a bug in a rug. And we are going to go ahead and clip those wires. Okay, definitely not big enough for stuff and nothing. That's a scrap all day. All right, not a good scrap. And I did not have the good sense to bring over any ear wires. Of course I didn't. But basically you would go ahead, put your ear wire there. Okay, let me go grab one real quick. Hold on, guys. All right, my friends, we are back. And I just have these simple ear wires here. These are actually the ones that Softflex puts in their design kits. So, yeah. So you just go ahead and you take this guy and you put him right over here. And then I just kind of just close that. You don't have to smash it. And then I just kind of give it a little swiggle. And there we have it. I will make the other one off camera, guys. And yeah, and she will be in the thumbnail picture so you can see with both earrings. But I think that's awfully cute. I think this is an awfully cute, happy, rainbowy fun. This is lightweight. These earrings are going to be super fun to wear in the summertime. They're not going to be heavy. They're, you know, not going to have a bunch of cat hair stuck to them. You know, they're going to be perfectly light. Guys, you can make these as big as you want. You can put as many beads. You can do whatever you want. That's just a fun way to make a hoop with some bead stringing wire. So I hope that was fun for you guys. And yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and make the other earring. And I will wish you adieu, my friends. I will wish you adieu. I shall be back soon. Until then, keep on planting those magical beans, my loves. Bye. Hi, friends. I just thought I would show you guys what the necklace looks like on. And I think it's gorgeous. I love it. Does like line up, sort of. It's a little asymmetrical, but it does, the flowers do line up. So super cute, super cute. It did turn out a little bit longer than I had intentioned on, but I'll go try the earrings on real quick. Look at you guys are getting a 2-for-1 here. I had no plans on going front facing, but oh, y'all lucked out. Let's see if I can find. I'm just gonna put one in. And you guys, you know, I remember those little blue beads I was going to use for the earrings, and I saw them on the side, and I said, well, they weren't meant for these then. We'll have to put them in something else. So, yeah, there she is. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.